So for me, this is going to be a very, very, very important video. And before we get into this, I do need to apologise for the audio quality. It's going to be dreadful because, like last video, I'm using my Logitech webcam, my webcam mic, because for some reason, and I'll actually show it up here, my blue Snowball is right here. My camera just froze for some reason, I was confused. Right here, but look, the red light's not flashing on the top of it, which means it's on, but it's plugged in and everything. It's just not working, it just doesn't want to work. I'm not sure if I have to restart my laptop or something. I say that, I've tried that once, and it's just not, so I'm using a bad mic. And it's a bit of a shame, really, because this is a serious video, at least for my channel, because this is gonna be a video that's gonna make people unsubscribe from me. This is gonna be a video that may be good, but maybe bad. I feel like it'll be good for me personally, but for the channel itself, it could turn into a downward spiral or an upward spiral. It just really depends what happens. But basically, I'm leaving the Call of Duty community. I say Call of Duty community, not entirely. I will still play Call of Duty on the channel, but I'm gonna play a lot of other games. And I'm not going to specifically, like 5% of the channel will now be Call of Duty. And I know this is a random topic, I've not mentioned anything of it on Twitter. People I've spoke to, friends on YouTube that I've met, and people I just play with in general, I've not spoken to them. And I've mentioned it now and again in live streams, but I always said I'll probably never change. But it's got to the point now where, and I've tried to make, and people will know this, that I've tried to make second channel after second channel after second channel. I've probably got about 15, second channels that I've made in the past and just not continued because I've been bored of Call of Duty. And it's happened, the signs have been there, I had a 3-month break, I've had recent 2-month breaks, I've not been uploading as much as I did, I've not live streamed in like 2 weeks, so the signs have been there. But I've just not came to say it because I didn't want to say it. And now I think it's the perfect time to say it. But yeah, my channel's barely, if at all, going to be Call of Duty anymore. If I do feel like doing a Call of Duty video, I will. And by the way, I do need to say, after this video is released, because I'm going to be revamping the channel and stuff, I'm not going to be deleting any videos, all the videos will still be up, but because I'm revamping this channel, new banner, new logo, and a new name, which I will get into in a minute, I'm not going to be uploading for 1 week, which is probably the worst time because it's almost Christmas, so I need to think of Christmas specials and stuff to do, which I've got an idea for one, but I'm not going to mention anything of that until it hits the day. But yeah, so there's a few things I want to talk about in this video, and one of which is, and this is just a small one, and there's going to be like 5 different points. This may be a long video. If you get bored, just click off. But if you want to unsubscribe, that's completely fine. It's not going to change my mind. There's no point going in the comments and typing in a load of, because I know I'll get some hate, for completely leaving. But it's not exciting for me anymore. Not as exciting as it used to be. I started off with Call of Duty, and I'm gonna end Call of Duty right here. It's been a really, really fun ride, and I know I'm not the most subscribed YouTuber, or I'm not the, if I keep looking down, that's because my weapons are, but I know I'm not the most subscribed YouTuber, I know I'm not the most popular YouTuber, I know I'm not the most exciting YouTuber, the funniest YouTuber, the best YouTuber, like, I'm none of them. And as far as I'm aware, I'm no one's favourite YouTuber, although I have had people say that I am their favourite, which I do appreciate if you're watching this. Most of the time I think it's like as a joke or whatever, but some people could be serious, and most of the time it'll be people who don't watch YouTube that much, but yeah, so I'm none of them, but what I am is somebody who's had a long ride with zombies on this channel, and just because I'm a small channel, I feel like a lot of people don't realise that, and this is mainly people who don't upload that often, or people who just don't really, don't know anything about my channel, or other small channels. They just watch, the big channels, the PewDiePies, Markiplies, all these big channels. That just because you're a small channel doesn't mean you don't try, doesn't mean you don't, want the best for your channel, doesn't mean you've not been through good and bad times with your channel. Like, just because I'm a small channel, I've had my channel since 2014. There's some channels out there that are 10 times bigger than me. Scratch that, like 1,000,000 times bigger than me. But they made their channel after mine. I've had my channel for quite a while now, and I've been doing YouTube since 2012, and I started off with like little vlogs and stuff. But ever since I made this channel, which was June the 8th of 2014, I did like 1 upload a month, and it started to get into daily, and then as of recently I've not been doing daily as much, but I have still been uploading. And it's just been Call of Duty since then. I have done other games every now and again, like I've recently been doing Fortnite, you know, I've done horror games every now and again. I did an Alien Isolation walkthrough series that I didn't even finish, but most of it, a good 98% of it has been Call of Duty, whether it's been multiplayer, mostly zombies obviously, has been Call of Duty. But now that's going to change, because I'm just bored of it. And I know there's going to be people watching this who actually play with me and have made videos with me in the past. I've recently been making videos with quite a few people, so it may come as a shock to you. I'm leaving the community. But one thing I will say is that I'm not. It's not because I've been in any drama or anything like that. I know a lot of people, you know, they get mad and leave, and that has actually happened quite a lot. I'm not just saying that, but I'm bored of zombies, and I just don't really, and not necessarily zombies, just Call of Duty in general. And like I said, I 5% of my channel may be Call of Duty in the future. I may actually upload sometimes, but it's going to be very rare. And I know I make update videos like this all the time, but it's going to be very rare that I do now. And this is 100%, you know, normally I'll make an update video and I'll delete it, or I just won't, I'll say stuff and that won't apply to my actual channel at all. But this will. So let's get into it. I'll actually put an annotation on screen or something to skip to this part if you want to see the basics. But yeah, there's a few points I want to go through, and I want you to help me with quite a lot of this. But the first of all, I need a new name for this channel. This is called CODAHOLIC because of COD, and I'm addicted to COD, so I'm a CODaholic. And because I was thinking like alcoholic, CODAHOLIC, that makes sense. But I need a new channel name. I'm not associated with COD anymore. I mean, I guess you could associate with me with COD, but I'm not going to be associated with COD for the near future, is what I meant to say there. So I would like a new name, and there's only two names I could really think of. There's a few other names, but there's only two that one of them which I've had in the past, and what this channel used to be called back like 2 years ago, and another one which I wanted, but a lot of people have got it. And the first one is MBE Gaming, which is what this channel used to be called back in the day. I had that name. That was like pretty sure the first channel name for this channel, and it's I've changed my channel name like 13 times on this channel, but it's always went back to this name, and I don't want it to go back to this name because I don't like it. And the reason MBE is my initials, by the way, not my full initials, but it is my broad initials, if you will. My first name, my surname, no middle name included in that, and then gaming at the end. But I just don't think that's a good name. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people have gaming in the name, and it doesn't seem unique, and it's not necessarily that. But I just don't like. I don't know. I'm just not going to use that. I've had that on this channel before. There's this. If we can't think of a name, there's a slight chance I'll use this, but it's very, very unlikely. The second one, and the final one that I came up with that was actually somewhat decent, is Gamerholic. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to go with this, okay? It may not be the greatest name of all time. CODaholic isn't the greatest name of all time. But it actually, like, relates to me. If you were like, what's CODaholic's new channel? Gamerholic, like, that's perfect, you know? And it's games, and I'm going to play just a wide array of games, so that's fine. Array, I can't say that. I'm struggling to say that word, but no. But if you type in Gamerholic on Google and click channels and scroll down, you will not reach the end. There are so many channels called Gamer. It's unreal. There's not that many called CODaholic, but there's maybe like 4 or 5, obviously including me. But there's so many. There's so many, and some of them people still upload on. There's one that was like I think 1 month ago, and he's got like 500 subscribers or something. And if I named my channel that, I would probably hit the top of the searches. That sounds egotistical for me, I know, but from what I could see, the most subscribed person was like 500, 600 subs. So I'd probably hit the top of the searches, and I'd steal the spotlight for other people by taking their channel names. Not necessarily stealing it, or not necessarily stealing the idea, because obviously I came up with the idea, but I'm taking kind of their spotlight, if you will, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to name it that, 100%, I'm just not going to name it that. But I need to think of a name, so if you could do me a favour, comment on this video, just tell me what names you think would be good for the channel. That'd be good. I'm actually moving around quite a bit, but no, so a name, that's what I want. That's probably the main focus at the minute. A second, okay, I will have a new logo and banner as soon as the name's done. That's basically added onto the name, so like it's like 1.5, if you will. doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, I'm gonna have a new logo name as soon as it's done. And yeah, anything else to do with the logo and the name and the banner? I don't think so. Also, obviously, when my name's done, I'll change my Twitter from CODAHOLIC_YT to whatever my new channel is, _YT, or, you know, whatever. But that's all. Or I may just change my Twitter to my actual name. It really depends. But that's that. And yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to go on about. Like, I say there's a lot of points I want to talk about. That's all I really want to. If you could help with a name, that'd be great. If you want to unsubscribe, that is completely fine. I do suspect I'm on 1.2k at 1,214 subscribers. I guarantee at least. This sounds stupid. I feel like within the next month, at least 30 people will unsubscribe. That is quite a big number for my channel size. As I've got 1,000 subscribers in the grand scheme of YouTube, that's nothing. I mean, 1,000 is a lot of people. But I can expect this, and I don't want it to be the case, obviously, but I know when people subscribe to me for Call of Duty and they're not getting what they subscribed for. And then, so yeah, if you could help me out with that, if you want to unsubscribe, that's completely your decision. I know a lot of people are probably going to unfriend me now, just because I'm doing my own thing, doing what I want to do. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to make some new YouTube friends. Sounds really sad saying that, doesn't it? But no, so that's that. And yeah, that's all I really want to go on about. That's literally, yeah, I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to upload for the next week after this video is released. I will have another video out today. I'm not sure if it'll come out before or after this video, probably before, and it'll be a Fortnite 50-50, or 50 versus 50 video. But then besides that, I'm just not going to have another video out for the next week, just while I'm customizing the channel again. And it's a pretty bad time, like I said, because we're doing it at Christmas. And I know this is a random video just to release, and I know this, like I said, this could be a really good point for my channel. I could, you know, make a video on like a different game and it could get so popular and I could boom. Or I can make videos on different games, they get like 2-3 views and my channel just dies and I go like under 1,000 subs. Like it's 50-50 at this point. I'm not the biggest channel, so doing this isn't too risky for me. For me personally, I don't think I'll go under 1,000 subscribers just from uploading this video. I feel like people will still stick with me, and because I've got quite a lot of inactive subscribers, at this point that's actually somewhat decent, because that, somewhat good rather, because that means I'm not going to lose as many subscribers. But, you know, at the end of the day, I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't care about the channel. I'm not going to sit there and pretend like I want to upload content on a game that I don't enjoy as much as I did anymore. And like I've said in this video, it's not that I don't enjoy it completely. I will still play it behind the scenes, and like I said, there may be like a 5% chance that I would actually make videos on it in the future. But as of now, I'm not. I can't see myself going back to Call of Duty anytime soon. I don't know. That's really it. I'm a bit. I don't know. I'm a bit shocked that I'm making this video, to be honest, because the amount of times I've made videos like this and I've never released them because I'm like, you know what, I may regret making this, and this may be the same. I may, but I very much doubt it. So, new name, new logo banner, obviously, and an update for storage. That's nice. But yeah, so I do apologise, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.